Hello, welcome to Spell Day. We're covering a spell every single day of the year from the 5e PHP +3. Those +3 spells are homebrew spells. We're at +2 at the moment. You can back in playlist to find it. And today's spell is Poison Spray.
What? What? Why aren't you drinking? Why aren't you drinking? I will, it's oh, it's actually a bit florally. Did you poison my wine? What? No, what? You poisoned my wine. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? So neither of us have poisoned each other's wine. Promise. Promise? Promise. Alright. Okay.
Conjuration cantrip, casting time of 1 action, range of 10 feet, components verbal somatic, duration instantaneous. You extend your hand toward a creature you can see within range and project a puff of noxious gas from your palm. The creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 poison damage. The spell's damage increases by 1d12 when you reach 5th level. For 2d12, at 11th level it's 3d12, and at 17th level it is 4d12 poison damage. Oh, yikes. Yikes indeed. I mean, give poison a break. I even brought it up in the last video. Poison just doesn't get any good things. Let alone the fact that there's a lot of creatures that have resistance to poison damage and then also the effect. A lot of them have immunity to it. Then you throw in this only has a 10-foot range, which, congrats, it's a reach weapon? Close to one, but it's a Constitution save. Even though it's technically a damage die size category larger than, let's take Firebolt, for example. Firebolt has this outclassed in range and the fact it's using it to hit instead of a save. And then even on top of that, the save's Constitution that this is using. A lot of monsters are really good against that. And because it's a cantrip, if they pass, it's not even half damage, it's just no damage. So you're having a spell which is this is basically touch, especially since it's single target. I thought at least Poison Spray, it was a very, very small cone, or an area around you. That's how I remembered it. It's a single target. It's a single target. There's just so many other cantrips that could outclass this. Shocking Grasp is only a 5-foot difference. Sure, it's a D8, but it's an attack roll instead of save. And you get rid of the creature's reaction if you hit them. Most of the time in other cantrips that, if they can't just outclass Firebolt in damage category, it's through either multiple attacks like, I don't know, Eldritch Blast, or a few other cantrips that are area effects, or it's the fact that they have some additional effect tied to it, like Shocking Grasp. Sure, it's touch, it doesn't do as much damage, but it's the fact it removes a reaction. It's a get out of jail. Free card, that is. Chill Touch ends up having debuffs on undead and does necrotic damage from a range. Also stops healing for a round. That's really big if you're dealing with regenerating creatures, or a villain using it against the players. Or Frostbolt, which removes 10-foot speed from the target you hit. Essentially, the cantrips that still have damage, they usually have an additional effect or some area of effect or some kind of means to do more than just single target damage, because Firebolt outclasses a lot of them. So, okay, it's a save, and it's only a 10-foot range, which means you virtually have to get almost into melee range, but just not quite. And then it's a con save that it doesn't give them the poison condition. If it gave them the poison condition for 1 round, that would be great. Oh, a cantrip that's actually slightly worth it. You're giving them disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks for a round, similar to how Frostbolt's only -10 for a round. The Chill Touch is only reducing that healing, or stopping that healing for a round. Shocking Grasp stopping that 1 reaction. If this gave the poison condition for a round, this could actually be a valid option. It's still not the best one, but a valid one. Honestly, I might homebrew the poison condition because of everything we just talked about with other damage spells having some additional effect or some kind of unique thing to its area. Something in addition outside of just outclassing and damage. Firebolt's winning that. Most of the time. Oh man, I'm really debating either 2 out of 10 or 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10 is quite harsh. This still technically does damage. It's just really bad. The one advantage is it's better than a touch spell, but it shouldn't need to contest with that. One out of 10. This should have had the poison condition. Or multiple targets, or area of effect. It's Poison Spray. It's not a single puffing cloud. Well, it is a single puffing cloud, that's what's in the description, but when you hear Poison Spray, you think like a serpent, like spewing venom. I know that's not how they do it, but it's the image. 1 out of 10. It fails to live up to what it should be doing.